Hello, this video is going to go over how to write the second part of a literary exploration essay. So the first video you would have watched is about writing an introductory paragraph, and this video is going to talk about the next two paragraphs, which are called the body paragraphs. As we learned in the introductory paragraph video, the first body paragraph is going to be about how the text relates to the thesis, and the second body paragraph is going to talk about how a personal example relates to the thesis and the overall topic. So each body paragraph has a pretty firm structure, just like the introductory paragraph. You want to start with your topic sentence. So this sentence clearly states the topic of the paragraph or what this paragraph is going to focus on and prove. It's one of your main points that stems from the thesis, so it's got to be connected to your thesis. So this person has, in the essay, the sight of the geese brings a sense of longing to all the individuals who see them. Here's that word longing, that's from the thesis, that's also from the topic question, so we know that this person is staying on focus. The next thing you want to do is provide some evidence. So to prove your topic sentence and your thesis, you need to provide either quotations or paraphrases. So paraphrases means we're taking either an example or an event from the story, film, essay, and putting it into our own words, okay? They need to be very, very specific and shouldn't take more than a sentence or two, because if you're doing more than that, that means you're summarizing, and the evidence isn't the biggest, most important part of a body paragraph. Okay, so we're going to offer them one at a time. So this person has this one here. The men, the women, and the children all stop what they're doing to look up at the geese as they fly overhead. This is true. That is what all the people in this essay do. So now the next thing we need to do is analyze or connect. We want to show how this piece of evidence connects to our topic and or thesis. Talking about how people are longing for things but don't ever do anything about it. That's what the thesis had said. Okay, so this person says, as they watch the geese, the people dream about being free and unafraid like the birds, but instead are held back by the glut of living. Yet, even though the people envy the birds and long to be like them, they never make any changes to their life. So this is very, very connected to our thesis. If you go back to that introductory paragraph video, you'll see the thesis was talking about how people long to change, but then don't actually ever do anything about it. And this person is very much explaining how that is happening in this scenario. Then what you would do is give another piece of evidence and explain that. After you give two pieces of evidence with connection, maybe you want to do a third, that's optional. You're going to do a concluding sentence, okay? So at the end of each body paragraph, you should wrap up the paragraph, driving home the point or topic to the reader. So basically you're saying, this is what I just proved in this paragraph, and this is similar to my topic sentence, but I'm telling you now that I've proved it. So this person has written, they may have the desire to be more free, but it is not easy to make a change to get the lifestyle that is craved. All right, to crave something is to long for something. So I'm seeing synonyms of those words from the thesis and or topic. So these are the two body paragraphs that this person has written. So let's have a look at the first one. So in the essay, the sight of the geese brings a sense of belonging to all the individuals who see them. The men, the women, and the children all stop what they're doing to look up at the geese as they fly overhead. So this is the piece of evidence that we've already seen. As they watch the geese, the people dream about being free and unafraid like the birds, but instead are held back by the glut of living. Yet even though the people envy the birds and long to be like them, they never make any changes to their life. So this is the example we've already seen above. This is their second piece of evidence now. Every spring and every fall, as the birds pass above, the people are still there, doomed to the labor. So this is a piece of evidence from the essay. This is this person analyzing it and connecting it to the thesis. It is clear that they don't try to do anything different to change their situation. Okay, that's them analyzing. They maybe could have taken another sentence here and explained a little bit more. And then the conclusion sentence. They may have the desire to be more free, but it's not easy to make a change to get the lifestyle that is craved. Then this second body paragraph is that personal example. And you'll notice it looks a little bit different. Here we have blue in evidence, orange in analysis, blue in evidence, orange in analysis. And this paragraph looks different because this is that personal example. So sometimes we have to sort of tell the whole story and then take the time to analyze it after. You can do it in the similar structure as above, but as storytellers, that's not how we tend to tell stories about ourselves. So this person's topic sentence is, while I have never really noticed flocks of geese flying overhead, I have experienced the same sense of longing as those individuals in Hutchison's essay. My unhappiness with my own life usually occurs when my friend Harris comes to visit. Like the geese, Harris is free to come and go as he pleases. He travels from country to country where he finds short-term jobs. He works just long enough to make enough money to pay for his living expenses, his sightseeing, and his travel to the next country. He doesn't seem to worry about anything and goes wherever he wants. So that's the evidence. That's the story that this person is telling us. Now they're going to analyze how this connects to the thesis. Although I envy Harris and want to have his same experiences, I feel trapped in my own life and incapable of making a change. So this person wants the freedom as Harris, but is not able to do it. Similar to the people in the essay, I have responsibilities that I cannot ignore. I have a family, school, and a part-time job. I allow these things to hold me back from my desires. Even though I long for the lifestyle that my friend has, I don't know how to achieve it. So this person is very much connecting with that idea of, individuals wanting to be free, but then not taking any action to do it or not knowing how to do that. So these are the examples of body paragraphs. If you have any questions about this or the structure, reach out to your instructor.